We're back again to play some games, and we are back with Belle Automata, and let's just jump back in. So before we start, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, follow me on my social media. It's always description below, and we can get started. So to go with this episode, in the comments below, tell me, what is your favorite love song? What is your favorite love song? Personally, mine is Orbit by Neo. Like, I want to play that song at my wedding.
Zafir, I don't think this is the right instrument for me.
So we left off with Victor. He was getting upset because he couldn't, learn how to... What were we doing again? We were making embroidery, I think. Something like that.
Are you sure? You look so stylish holding it.
What am I holding? A guitar? I laughed awkwardly.
Right. Isn't there something that's a little more straightforward?
The recorder. You always talk with the recorder. Zafir looked thoughtful for a moment.
Yes, I see what you mean. All right, scrap that. I will be right back.
He zips out of the room and returns with a flat board. Black and white panels on the top. Oh, like an electric keyboard?
This is a keyboard. The notes are laid out from C to C.
C to C?
Oh, my apprentice. You have a lot to learn.
Zafir's instructions is mostly amusing, but by the time he's through with me, I can at least read the notes, even if I can't play them fluently.
This must be how Victor felt.
Zafir looks at me in confusion.
What does that stuffy android have to do with music?
Nothing.
Well, I'm trying to teach him how to do something, and he was similarly, frustrated.
Oh? Am I frustrating you, Bluebird?
No, not you. I looked down at the keyboard.
Not exactly, it's just... I've always done what I was meant to. I wasn't aware that learning new skills was so difficult.
I see.
Have you ever learned a new skill, Zafir? Zafir plucks at the guitar as we speak. Beautiful melodies filling the space between us.
So what are you going to do? Give up?
Never.
No, I
look down at the keyboard.
don't want to. No.
Not me.
It's just eye-opening, I think.
I'm gonna be a musician. Zafir nods in understanding.
Well, I'm still willing to teach you if you like to learn. Maybe instead of starting with music, I can teach you to write a song.
Is there a difference?
He grins cheerily.
Of course! Lyricists are just as important as those who play the instruments. Let's try this, for example.
Zafir goes to a small speaker and turns it on. At once, out comes a funny melody, the song as cheerful as he is. He hurries over to the keyboard and takes a stand at it to play along.
Now, what comes to mind at this part?
He hums the melody, but I look at him blankly.
Nothing.
Come on, feel the music! Look, your foot's already tapping to the rhythm. Come on, move your body, Aureve.
I step from side to side, try my best to feel the music, like Zafir says. He abruptly stops playing.
You know what?
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 This is no way to live. We've got to unleash that inner beast. But how?
He steps over to me, walking around me in a circle as he observes.
I've got it. Let your hair down, Aureve.
If you say so.
My hair?
Yeah, rock it out.
I run my hands down my goddess braids.
But I've always worn these.
Well, you know what I say. New do, new you.
If you say so. New do? Am I a new me? I don't know the answer to that question, but I can feel an itch in my hands. I shut my eyes, running my hands down my braids.
New hair, new me.
I run my fingers to the bottom of the strands, parting the braid strands for the bulk of my braids. I can feel my hair thickening, so I leave the top braid in just for comfort. When I open my eyes, Zafir stares at me in awe.
Wow.
Then he laughs brightly, pointing at me with the energy of a pop idol.
You're a star, Aureve!
Thank you. He begins to play the melody again.
Now, shake that hair out and tell me what lyrics your heart churns out.
Just like that, I think of Victor. How he often pops in my bedroom to wake me up.
Saw you here and saw you there.
Aww. A lyric comes to mind, so I sing it aloud to the tune Zephyr puts together. Zephyr lets out a delighted laugh.
That's it, Aureve. Let it come on out.
He sings a sweet harmony to my lyric. Nothing comes to mind, so when he notices I stop singing, he follows suit and stops playing.
Let me write that down.
He takes a note on the slate and hollow pen, then turns to me enthusiastically.
We can brainstorm titles later. For now, let's take a break.
Okay. It's strange to hear my own advice to Victor echoed at me, but I comply anyway, smiling as I take a seat.
Are you having fun, Bluebird?
Yes. I nod eagerly.
More than before, yes.
I'm amazed. Your first lyric and it's so catchy. I have to ask, what was your inspiration?
Victor.
Well,
That's a little too embarrassing, don't say it. I fuss with the hem of my skirt awkwardly.
Victor, actually.
Zephyr's nose wrinkles, but he doesn't say anything. At least not at first.
I guess inspiration can come from anywhere. Even people who don't understand the passionate feeling of creating.
I like Victor. I protest.
He just needs time. Starting something new is a total struggle. I'm sure he'll catch on to embroidery in no time.
Zephyr shoots me a strange look.
Who said anything about embroidery?
That's what he's learning.
Oh, sorry, never mind. Anyway, I think we had a breakthrough. Can you teach me how to play that melody on the keyboard?
Sure thing. Or, actually, how about this? I'll write the music out as you figure out the notes. It'll be good practice for you.
Sure. I salute him.
You got it, Captain.
Zephyr laughs cheerfully.
Glad to hear it. Now, let's get to work.
Tired out from the music making, I step out to immerse myself in the garden, trying to relax. To my surprise, there's an unusual pair caring for the flowers there. Hey, it's you two. Diego. I'm gonna approach them. Yeah.
Hello, Victor. Diego.
I'm not gonna eavesdrop. Victor stops what he's doing to turn towards me, inclining his head neatly.
Sorry to intrude. I just needed some air.
A welcome intrusion.
What was happening?
And hardly an intrusion at that.
You
It's
are
lovely to see you
so
again.
tall. Hi.
Thank you.
I looked at Victor expectantly, but he only gives me his traditional nod. Can you say something about my hair, please? I incline my head back towards him, and his eyes linger on me just a little longer. I wonder what he's thinking. But before I can ask, Diego speaks, making me look at him instead.
Sorry again for bumping into you like that when we first met. I wasn't paying attention to where I was going.
I wave my hand dismissively.
It's fine, Diego. Don't mention it.
If anything, I'd rather him apologize for calling me outdated. He did call me that. But that's another story. Ignorant of my thoughts, Diego smiled at me with blinding innocence.
Good to know. Your hair looks really pretty like that, by the way.
Thank you. Finally, someone notices. Victor? At the compliment, Victor glances at us, his gaze running over me in a way that makes me feel strangely self-conscious.
Oh, thanks.
You're most welcome.
I resist the urge to look at Victor expectantly, but when nothing comes, oddly enough, I feel a little disappointed. I was hoping that Victor would say something about my hair. Instead, Diego continues on, so I avert my attention there. I know how that feels. I don't like when people don't notice my hair.
And that reminds me. You met Dr. Champion, right?
I did. The feet guy.
Briefly, but yes.
He's quite weird.
If you ever need
Nice,
help or a
but
diagnostic,
weird.
then he can help you out. He's kind of booked for the next week, but if you need him, then you can schedule an appointment.
I open my mouth to reply, but to my surprise, Victor speaks before I have a chance to.
Perfect.
What? Perfect what? I stare at him strangely.
Why is that perfect?
Because I have decided to attend to your maintenance in the meantime.
Oh. Okay. Thanks, I guess. Don't put my fingers on backwards.
Really?
Did I not tell you? This is an exchange for your lessons. I'd like to repay your kindness, and this seems the best method to do so.
I see.
I don't really see, but I smile brightly. It should be fine, right?
Well, it doesn't really matter to me what you do. I was just letting you know that there's a doctor at our disposal if you need one.
Diego brushes the dirt off his hands.
Well, you know what they say. Three's a crowd. I'll knock out for the evening if that's everything.
Good night.
Thank you for your assistance.
Don't mind it.
He leaves us behind. I bounce in his casual step.
So,
Yes?
My hair.
have you considered your embroidery lessons?
Never mind. I'm still stuck on that.
What is there to consider?
I hedge for a moment.
Well, I wasn't sure you'd want to continue since you were so frustrated from our first lesson.
Oh, I see. I have not given up, no. In the end, I still want to grow with my own creations and be an example to the young master. He is young still, and I can only hope that my example will help him to grow. I am determined to continue.
Okay. I smile warmly, clasp my hands behind my back.
Well then, we should have another lesson.
How will we fit one in?
Is there something else I should be doing?
Absolutely. Did you think I was going to let you prune endlessly and just flit about without knowing how to clean forever?
Aw, nobody wants to clean, Victor. I don't want to clean. I sputter for a moment.
Well,
You know I can't do it.
Perhaps if you are fortunate, we will have time between cleaning training sessions.
wait, Victor.
I will not allow you to languish. With cleaning comes purpose.
His eyes glitter with excitement. When he looks at me with those sharp, piercing eyes, somehow I can't say no.
Okay, I'll do it. Next week we can have another session, and in the meantime, you can teach me all of your cleaning techniques.
Victor looks surprised for a moment before smiling thinly.
Excellent. Tomorrow we will begin with mopping. Shall I wake you up?
No, I can wake up on my own. I sigh.
If I say no,
Then I expect you to manage your own schedule. And if you are late,
I will be. Just go ahead and wake me up.
As surprising as it is, when Victor comes to give me a wake-up call, I can admit that I do like to linger in sleep mode at times.
then that is our exchange. I will teach you to clean, and you will teach me to embroider. I'll also care for any maintenance needs you have until Dr. Champion can attend to you.
Okay.
I don't think you have to take on that much responsibility for me, Victor.
So I'm teaching Victor embroidery. He's teaching me how to clean. Zafir is teaching me how to music. He's teaching me about music. Everybody's learning from each other. Yeah. But the android shakes his head.
Caring for others is what I know how to do best. I know it may seem overbearing, but
And I'm low-key teaching the Nightmare Prince. No, Q. I'm low-key teaching Q how to open up to the others. Make friends. Not really, but like I keep talking to him. And maybe the more I talk to him, he'll want to, properly introduce and talk to the other androids. Victor looks at me in earnest, with his strange two-tone eyes.
Please allow me to take care of you, Aureve.
Sure.
Okay.
I find myself agreeing before I can even really consider what his words mean. Take care of me. I know he's cared for Q since he was young, so a part of me is touched to be put in Victor's good graces like this. Still, I can't say I know what it entails.
I've never been taken care of before.
That is fine. You may leave it up to me.
I smile nervously.
May I ask you a question?
Yes, go ahead. I blink surprise. Usually, I'm the inquisitive one, so his words startle me.
Anything. What do you need?
I was wondering how your music lessons are going with Zephyr.
Good. I wrote one lyric. I smile.
They're going great. He's surprisingly diligent, even though he teaches like the wind, sort of bounding here and there about different musical points. All in all, I am enjoying my time together with him.
I see.
Don't be jealous.
I have no interest in that sort of thing, but I am curious. Perhaps I could sit in on one of your lessons.
That's embarrassing. I shrug.
I don't see why not.
That's embarrassing.
Excellent. When is your next lesson?
I'm not sure, but it should be soon. Probably in a few days.
All right. Based on then, I will allot regular time in your cleaning schedule for your music lessons, one of which I will attend to observe Zephyr's teaching methods.
That's okay with me, but shouldn't you ask Zephyr too?
I suppose I could do that, yes. I have no interest in communicating with him, however, so I prefer to simply impose.
Okay. Dang, y'all got beef. I shake my head with a smile.
I'll ask him then.
Victor looks a little deflated, but he nods. You really want to interrupt like that?
If you think it best, I will defer to you on this matter.
I do think it best. I'll be right back.
Aureve, before you go,
What? I turn towards him, tilting my head curiously.
your hair. It is aesthetically appealing.
Thank you, finally. I blink in surprise, touching my hair.
You like my hairstyle?
I do, yes. Is it so strange? Why are you looking at me like that?
No reason.
Because I
clear my throat lightly, trying not to smile.
was hoping you'd say something earlier. Thank you, Victor.
Oh, look at you. You're so brave. I would just said thank you and moved on. It's his turn to blink at me in surprise.
If it pleases you, then it is my pleasure.
Thank you, Victor. Thank you. Turning away to hide my smile, I walk into the house and search for Zephyr. Boy, do I have news for you.
Zephyr, where are you?
Awfully dark in here. There's no reply. I know that Zephyr's room is in the same wing of the mansion as mine, but I have no idea which is his. An idea occurs to me.
Q.
You called?
Oh.
Whoa.
Immediately.
Why are you surprised? You called me!
Well, you have to answer that fast.
I didn't expect you to answer so fast.
Ah, I have a keyword detector that tracks a few variables related to me.
Okay.
Oh, well, I'm glad you answered. I'm looking for Zephyr. Any idea where he is?
I can't see into the rooms of the mansion, so I can't help you there. But maybe he's in the living room? He's not singing, so I don't know where to look.
I'll check there. Thank you, Q.
At least we have a little bit of privacy.
Not a problem.
I turn around, heading to the living room instead. And Q is right on the money, because that's exactly where Zephyr is. I guess he observes the androids of the house enough to know their patterns of behavior. Which is a bit weird, but I guess useful at the moment.
Zephyr, do you mind
I
if
really
Victor
like
joins
you.
the next lesson to observe us?
Zephyr turns towards me, sweeping his undercoat behind him dramatically.
I absolutely mind. I don't want that judgmental sod watching us make music. It's bad enough he tries to put me to work. I mean, me. Physically work.
I know how you feel. I know how you feel. He scoffs.
As if I'd ever.
Look, Zephyr, I really want Victor to come. So if there's anything I can do to change your mind...
I trail off, gazing at him wide-eyed.
Stop it, will you? Your eyes are so bright that it almost hurts to look into them.
Please?
Do you really want your boyfriend to come that badly?
Already? Yes.
Boyfriend?
Basically.
Boyfriend, boy toy, whatever you want to call him.
Don't get the wrong idea. I just think it would be fun to have an audience, even though I still kind of suck right now.
Oh, come now. You don't suck. You're just a beginner.
Don't get distracted from the main point.
Which is?
Can Victor come or not?
That it would be a really big favor? Come on, Zephyr. Please?
Zephyr groans.
Well, I can't resist a pretty fan. All right. Victor can come to our next session. Do you want to work on the song we were making about him?
Sure.
No.
Oh, no. For some reason, the idea of Victor listening to a song I've written about him sounds mortifying.
We can work on something else instead.
Zephyr shrugs.
Have it your way. Anyway, I'm going to go rest. Good night, Aureve.
Good night.
I'll see you in a few days.
I grin happily.
Thank you. I'll see you soon.
Zephyr disappears, leaving me all alone to simmer in my excitement. The following morning, I open the door to the living room before Victor has a chance to come and wake me up. He greets me, an eyebrow lifted. Look at me. I'm awake.
Good morning, Aureve.
I can wake up on my own. Good morning. I nod in greeting.
Victor?
You got up earlier than I expected. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you. I set a sleep timer and I'm ready to start the day. So we're going to be learning what exactly?
I'm going to teach you how to mop.
Gross.
First, a question. What is the first step when mopping?
That would be find the stick. I don't know. Oh, fill the bucket with water and soap. I raised my hand properly, like I had once seen school children turning the workshop do.
Yes, Aureve.
First, you take the mop and...
Wrong. A mop on a dirty floor only creates mud. So the first step to mopping is actually a skill you possess.
Oh, you right,
Sweeping.
you right. You right.
Okay.
I take the broom.
I'll check back in on you momentarily.
Yeah, I know how to mop and sweep. Yeah. We're actually ended right here. He can continue teaching me how to mop later. Thank you for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, follow me on my social media. Victor's my boyfriend. I don't make the rules. Zephyr said it. Thank you for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, follow me on my social media. It's always below. I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.